Hi, my name's Stuart. I'm the owner of Briar Studio. I'm a floating florist based on the canals in London. I've been a florist for 20 years now and specialise in British grown produce. So I grew up in Northumberland where we had a lot of foxgloves that used to grow taller than I did. They're really easy to grow, even in a small space like this. Obviously because they're going up and not spreading out, and they're really good for attracting bees and wildlife, and the flowers actually last a long time. When you're using foxgloves as a cut flower, you should always give them a cut on an angle, put them into some boiling water for 10 seconds before you put them into cold. It will just sear them and make them last a bit longer. If they start to wilt again when they're in the water, just do the same. Take a cutting of about 2 centimetres, boiling water, and then into cold. So one of my favourite cut flowers is actually geraniums, or pelargoniums as they're more commonly known now. And you get many different scented ones. It's the smell of my grandma's house, lemon geranium particularly. So they're really easy to grow as long as you continue to deadhead the flowers and make sure they're in really drained soil as well. They don't like to sit in it. I actually use cut up plastic pots to use my drainage on the bottom just so I'm recycling them. And I think they were thought of as being a really traditional flower for a long time and a bit out of fashion, but I think they're really coming back with a vengeance now. So nasturtiums are another great cut flower to grow on a small space or on my boat. They're really easy to grow, literally just plant them straight into the soil, make sure you water them, and then they should start coming through. A great thing about them is you can eat every part of them, the flower and the leaf. They have a really good peppery taste. And I tend to use them in buttonholes for grooms. I really love the leaf that it frames the flowers. They really trail out long, and if you use them as a cut flower, they actually last 2 to 3 weeks. Nigella, or Love in the Mist, is a really easy flower to grow as well, and it's great for being cut. Not only does it have a beautiful flower, but it also produces these amazing seed pods, which will dry and that you can use in the winter months when there's not many flowers around. It's great for a small space because they're really hardy and they'll keep coming back every year. They self-seed really well. So if you're looking for something to fill up your small space, I would say Nigella is a great thing. Poppies are actually my favourite flower. My granny has a lot of Welsh poppies growing in her garden. My favourite's actually this California poppy. They're so easy to grow, you can literally just throw them into the ground and they will come back and come through every year. They really self-seed very easily as well. One of my favourite things about them being used as a cut flower is their natural bends and shapes. I never like my flowers to be too rigid, and with poppies you get that real lilt from the flower and really adds a different element into your arrangement. So that was 5 of my favourite cut flowers. I love to use things with a scent and with a lilt to their stems to bring more shape into their bouquets. I've been living on my boat now for 6 years in London, and I never really imagined that I could have such an abundant garden, but I think I'm maybe proof that even in a small space you can still grow and have your own cutting garden. Even if it's on a small balcony or a little square at the back of your house, you can really grow an amazing variety of flowers and bring you happiness year on year.